Hello again everyone, yes. Let's do another pickups video, shall we? Yeah, crap intro as usual to these types of things. I've picked up a lot of stuff, way more than I was expecting. I thought that I was going to be really calm since my last video wasn't going to have things to show. I've bought loads of stuff. Where should I start with? This is stuff that's been... Some of it I had before the last pickups video and I just forgot about it. But I've amassed everything, I think. Yeah, let's just get into it. I've tried to organise it into where I got things from. So we'll start with the very small, easy ones of where I got things from. This was a pre-order which came in from Limited Rare Games, which is Megaton. Yeah, it's a first-person shooter where you fight giant, great big demons from hell, like really big, tall demons. I will try to put footage for these over the top, like I have been doing. Yeah, isn't that the most metal cover you've seen on a game? Apparently, it's not very good. But everything from Limited Rare Games is not good. But I'm loving the fact I've currently got the complete set, but they have just released another game. And I missed it, so I'm going to have to pay a scalper money one day. When it comes out in probably like a year or so. But yeah, Megaton. I am doing this whilst getting over being ill, so if there's jump cuts and stuff, it's because I've still started coughing and things, so yeah. There I go, saying that, there's a cut after the first bloody game. Yeah, that was the only pre-order I think that came in from anywhere. I don't buy that many limited print games anymore. From the companies, they just take too long. I just wait till they turn up. Most of the time now on eBay they're pretty much the same price, maybe a couple of quid more, so I might as well just wait and buy them then. There is the odd title which gets pricey. Then I regret my decision, but never mind. Up next is the only two things I think I've bought from charity shops. So up first is Sid Meier's Pirates on the Wii. I just wasn't finding anything to pick this up. I don't know why, but yeah, it was $2.50. What I will say is, I don't know how this plays on the Wii. If you've noticed there's big gaps in stuff in my collection at the moment, it's because I've gone through and taken out loads of stuff I've either completed, like all the 1000G on, I've taken out all the Xbox One games that I've beat, and I've stored them away. I was going to do a video of me taking all the stuff out and showing what I'd removed. I might put a bit of footage in now so you can see what I took out. But I took 4 big, massive containers of games out of this room so I could get new stuff in, because I couldn't see much point in filling up the shelves of stuff I'd already beaten. Most of it wasn't anything that needed to be displayed or anything, so I don't know. But yeah, Sid Meier's Pirates on the Wii. As you can tell, I don't know much about that, other than it's Sid Meier's Pirates, which is I have played before on stuff. It's like a top-down tactically thing. Sorry, my throat's also not still the best, so I'll swig some water while I'm doing this. This is one of the ones that I bought ages ago and I completely forgot about it. This was £3 in one of the local charity shops. It's randomly a copy of FIFA 13 on the Vita. Or is it? This is why you should always check what's inside this stuff. Inside was a copy of Epic Mickey Power of 2. A game I've already got, but there is trophies on it, if I remember rightly, for playing co-op. And I've got a couple of Vitas in the house, so I'm going to get the girlfriend to play Epic Mickey with me, which I think she'll be happy with. What I played of it originally, it was quite fun. It does run a bit choppy on the Vita, but who cares? What should we go with next? Let's go with stuff I've picked up in CEX, shall we? This is one that I've seen plenty of times, but I've never really bothered to pick it up because it was always around the 15 to 20 quid mark. It is tanked in price, and I saw it just whilst I was in the local. Is it wrong to pick up Girls in the Dungeon? Yeah, is it wrong to pick up Girls in the Dungeon is what it's called, isn't it? It's based off, it's an anime of the same name. It is literally just a little dungeon crawler, like a top-down one, where I think you go in to get stuff basically, to then upgrade yourself to go further into this dungeon, I think. I'm guessing you collect girls in the dungeon, I don't know. Never played it, but I will play it. This is one that I have played before, and I've just always wanted a physical copy of it, and I never really see it. So when it was in there, I just grabbed it. It's Ether 1. This is like a first-person puzzle walking simulator-y kind of game, where you, if I remember rightly, you have to go into the like memories of dementia patients or something, and try and like save their memories, but then things go a bit weird and there's a bit of a mystery to it. It's quite puzzle heavy, if I remember rightly, but every time you find a memory, it's one of these like red bows. I remember it just being really good. I'm gonna have to play through it again. I have got all the trophies on it, but I just wanted it for the collection because I really enjoyed this, and I never heard anyone talk about it really. This one I picked up simply because I only want like PS3 exclusive-y kind of things. By the way, I can't remember how much. I think that How to Pick Up Girls was like £8, and Ether 1, I have no idea what that was. I remember this was quite expensive. I think this was like 25 quid, but it's Tekken Hybrid. Basically, it's a HD remaster of Tekken Tag Tournament, but it also comes with a demo of Tekken Tag Tournament 2, I think, and a movie, which is called like Tekken Blood something. I don't know, I can't see it on there. My eyesight's shit. But yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those ones you don't really see. So I thought I'd grab it and add it to the small PS3 collection. It was also when I was trying to find platinums I could get on the PS3. I thought that might be quite easy, but it probably isn't. This is one that used to be cheap everywhere. It was still cheap in CEX, but it doesn't pop up very often. It's a Dead Synchronicity. Tomorrow Comes Now, is it? No, Tomorrow Comes Today. It's a point and click adventure game, but it's supposed to have like a really kind of disturbing story to it. I think you are a man with like amnesia, and you wake up and the place you're in, everybody's suffering from like a terminal illness. So I think it might be like people are dissolving or something really bizarre. And it just starts out from there. I've heard good things about it. I've heard it's actually a pretty interesting story, but I don't think it sold well, and I don't think it reviewed well. Well, reviewed critically well. I've heard people who've actually played it say it's good, if that makes sense. I don't listen to critics. I listen to people who actually play these games, not people who've played the first 10 minutes of them. And another one that didn't ever... this one did review bad, and I've heard people who've played it say it's pretty bad. But I like a racer. It's Dangerous Driving. It's... I don't know if it was from some of the people who made Burnout, but it's like a Burnout clone, or a spiritual successor to Burnout. But yeah, I haven't played it yet, so I can't tell you how bad it is, but I play some really janky racers, so it can't be that bad. I think I will enjoy this. Famous last words, but I think I will enjoy it. Okay, let's do the stuff that I've bought from eBay. Not masses this time. First up, we will start with, I never know how to pronounce this. It's either Uden or Uden Chronicles. Yeah, this is, I think this was made by the, was it the director or something of the Suikoden series. So basically, another spiritual successor. A bit like the last game then. Not that they play the same, but that they have been birthed because of an old game. Yeah, it's a turn-based RPG. That's all I really know about it. And I've heard it's pretty good. I have this because Eddie over at Rollerxcore has been spending my money. He messaged me saying that the PAL Peggy version of this had popped up on eBay, and it's very difficult to find this version of this game. It is all in English on the back. Did have to be bought. I bought it from France though. It was about 40 quid, but I had some money in the PayPal, so I think it ended up costing me of actual money that I was not dedicated towards games. So I'm trying to justify my purchases. I'm going to say it cost me 15 quid, even though it didn't, because the money in PayPal is actual real money as well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it, and good to find a hard to find copy of it. I won't go too much into why it's hard to find, because if I know he's bought it and I don't want to spoil his pickups, but I may have now. I'm sorry, Eddie. He'll talk about it. Yeah, sorry. This one, absolute bargain. I just put a bid in on eBay for this for £10. So with postage, it came out to like 13 quid. It is on the PS Vita. It's Rayman Legends and Rayman Origins, the double pack. I actually don't know if there's an English version of this or not. This thing is like Spanish or something, this version of it. I'm pretty sure there is an English version of it. But correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm not too fussed, because CEX still sell this for like 50 quid. So for like £13 all in, yeah. I didn't think this was going to turn up. I thought this was just going to, I don't know, you know when you buy something, then it's like, oh, it gets lost in the post, or they can't find it and they cancel it. But yeah, I've actually already got Rayman Origins. I didn't have Legends on the Vita. So Legends is literally one of my favourite platformers of all time. So I'm happy to play it again. Do I want to do the medals, the daily challenges and stuff again? Not really. I don't know if you still can on the Vita. I got to the point of doing them on the 360, and then they shut the servers down, like literally when I was about a week away from doing it, which was annoying. Then they brought the servers back up, but then they don't work properly, so it just never does anything. Okay, next one is, on the PS4, it is Tandem, A Tale of Shadows. Yeah, this is, you play as this girl and this little bear, and you switch like between the two, like almost realities of the bear and the girl, and you have to push things to move shadows to keep yourself safe. Like you can create shadows for things to walk across, and it's basically just a little puzzle game. It looks pretty fun. I haven't actually played this one yet, but that's what I know about it. So it could be absolute crap, but I'm looking forward to it. I don't think it's too hard of a platinum, so it might be in the platinum challenge. You never know. I just anything random and a bit quirky. It's got a bit of a spooky vibe to it. It's got like well, it looks like it's got like puppety kind of enemies and stuff. So I don't know. It just looked interesting. Looked a bit like a steampunk Alice in Wonderland, if that makes any sense. And this one, I hadn't heard of this game. Turns out it was once on Game Pass, and it is on PlayStation Plus, but I didn't know. I saw this on an RNG Gamer video, and yeah, everything he puts up I've usually seen the games. I look at him and think, he seems to pick up the same types of games as me quite often. I think he's copying me, honestly. Not that he knows, he has no idea who I am. But yeah, we have. I don't watch many like channels from the States, but it is one I do like because he's got the same type of taste in games. So if he says something's good, I usually give it a go, and it turns out it's pretty good. But this one was The Forgotten City. It started life as a Skyrim mod, which you can tell when you play this. You can tell this is built off of like Skyrim, but from the time I put this in to the time I got the platinum was probably about 2 days, and it's got like 4 endings. I played nothing but this. I was off sick and I didn't have much else to do, but this was amazing. It's like a detective game set in, is it ancient Rome? I think it is. Like you end up basically going back in time, and you have to find out what's going on, and there's like a daily cycle that something's going to happen, and if somebody breaks the law, basically the world ends, something happens and you all die. So everybody's got to live like almost a perfect life, but then there's people trying to break it, and they're trying to, so basically you've got to stop it all from happening and work out the mystery of what's going on. I don't want to spoil this. I don't want to tell anyone about the story. It is mostly talking, mostly walking around. There is small bits of combat in it, but yeah, this is one of the best games I've played in a long time. It's definitely not for everybody, but I loved it, genuinely loved it, and that was a cracking recommendation. So yeah, love it when you find something on YouTube and you think, I'll give that a go, and it turns out to be great. So strangely, I think in the same video that got mentioned, this got mentioned, but I already knew about this one, and I've been looking for it for ages, but it had always been a bit more than I wanted to pay, and Dylan over at Hyper Trigger X, he posted that this was on deal for like £9. I think it might have been Amazon. I can't remember. But it's a Signy, all guns blazing. But yeah, I haven't played this one yet. It is a shooter, basically. Like a shmup. But I've heard a lot of people who are really into shmups don't like it, but it's meant to be a good beginner shmup. It gives you, I think it's got like more movement, like it's a big playing field, and you've got like a health bar and stuff. And I think it's bullet hell, but they've designed it that you kind of almost have to take damage, which is what people don't like about it. But I don't know, I haven't played it, but I will play it. I doubt I'll get the platinum on that because I am shocking at shooters, but I love them. Then I've got 3 games that I bought from the local the Nostalgia shop. I buy a lot of stuff in there when he gets stuff in. He had some PS1 games in. Up first is Street Racer. It's a little kart racer. I've got it on the Super Nintendo. I think this one's a tad more 3D, but it's still sprite based. I think I haven't played it yet, but it's in really good condition. I was tempted because I think the only version of Street Racer I'm missing now is the Mega Drive one, and I think they all play really different. So I was tempted to buy them all and do a bit of a comparison of them just to see what they were like. But yeah, I haven't played it yet. But Street Racer, I don't know if it has time trials or anything. It might one day turn up on one of those challenges. You never know. Up next is a game I said I was looking for ages. Like, I'll pick that up soon. I'll pick that up soon. I walked into a shop and he had it just sitting there. It's Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX. So basically, yeah, it's made by the same people as Tony Hawk's, and it's a BMX version with Matt Hoffman. It came out pretty much to rival like Dave Mirra, which I preferred this. A lot of people like Dave Mirra's BMX, but I always found the controls weren't as like fluid, and it just something about them felt a bit off. But I did like the games. But this isn't really the version of this game I wanted, but this is the only version I think we got in the UK. This came out on the Dreamcast, and when I was younger, I had a burn of it for the Dreamcast, but I think that only came out in the States, so I do actually want to get an American Dreamcast version of it, because just that's the way I played it, and this just doesn't feel right to me, because, I don't know. If you ever want to know what it's like and you've got a copy of Tony Hawk's 2, I'm pretty sure there's a demo on Tony Hawk's 2 for Matt Hoffman's. I know the Dreamcast one has it. I think the PS1 one has it. I don't know. Oh, you can probably tell I was trying to get through that bit without coughing. I didn't make it. And this one, just because I love a PS1 racer, and this is going to be absolutely awful, because it's from the XS series, and all of them have been bad. I think they went up to games on the PS2 because they did have XS, like Junior Soccer or something. But this is XS Airboat Racing. Yeah, so it looks like little dinosaurs and stuff in airboats. I haven't tried it. I've put it in to make sure it works, but other than that, I don't have time to sit there and play a little bit of each one of them. So I will give this a go. I know it's going to be awful. Just know it's going to be. Alright, let's get swigging some water. What should we go for next? Let's go for stuff that I've got off of people, shall we? Ooh, yeah, I'll do that. Then I'll go back to vintage stuff, because I bought something off of someone and it's a lot of it, so I'll do that at the end on its own. So, up first, I was watching one of Collector Quest's videos, and he was a car boot, and he picked this up for like 50p or something. So I sent him a message saying, if you're selling that, I want it, please, can I buy it? And he said, don't worry about it, he just sent it to me. Legend. Which was a LMA Manager 2007. It's not complete, it's just the box and the manual. But I have had this game forever, missing the manual, and with a really, really tatty box that I was just always wanting to upgrade it. My original copy was given to me by Big Game Al. So between two YouTubers, I have got a complete copy of LMA Manager 2007 on the Xbox 360, which is a surprisingly pricey game now. But yeah. So yeah, if you don't know Collector's Quest, pop over to his channel, give him a sub. If you like kind of game hunts, and if it really into RPGs, he loves his RPGs. So yeah. Right, another one I bought off of Discord. This one I can't remember. It was like 10 quid or something all in, I think. It is Lemon Cake. Yes, this is an odd-looking PS4 game. I wanted it, one, because it's part of the Sodesco set. I've always tried to grab anything by them. I've missed a lot of them. My computer's making noise. Yeah, it looked like it would remind me of something like Little Dragon's Cafe. Computer's just going to keep going off, making noises, isn't it now? Yeah, but it isn't. You run a little bakery, but it looks like it's more you're contained just to the bakery, kind of doing chores and stuff in it and keeping it tidy and serving customers. But yeah, I think that'll be quite good. I like a little cozy game. I always pick these kind of up, and I do complete quite a lot of them. So yeah, looking forward to that one. What else we go? This was also bought off of Discord. This was Colin McRae Rally 2.0. This is needed for the Retro Red Steve PS1 Racing Challenge this month, which I really need to crack on with. I was originally going to buy the one that I saw Stu Ninja Bear Hug pick up. Well, it's the double pack of Colin McRae 2 and I think it's No Fear Downhill Mountain Biking. Only because I wanted the white. I like the white spine double case PS1 games, basically. But Uncle Benny gave me an absolute cracking deal on this, so I couldn't say no. So I went with the black label one. So yeah, looking forward to giving that a go. Right, last couple of bits that I bought off of people. Up first, you can probably guess where these have come from. There's a big sticker on the front of them. It was bought off of Discord, but it's from Kev, as seen in the Retro Ghetto videos. So yeah, up first was, I bought 3 PS Vita bits off of him, basically. Up first was Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. These are like, it's like an arena fighter kind of game. All these anime kind of games are. So they imagine being in like a small circle and then you run around and dodge, and yeah. I've played a few of them and I'm not the best at them. I played only one I've ever finished was the One Punch Man game, which was like that, where it would go into a little arena and you'd fight. But yeah, it's one I was missing from my Vita collection. I like the little baggies and I like the little Kev sticker, so I'm leaving them on there. Pretty much the same. This is based, I think this is just all like Shonen Jump characters. So a bit like Jump Force, which I've played before. This is J-Stars, was it J-Stars Versus or Victory Versus? Yeah, J-Stars Victory Versus. Again, yeah, set in like a little arena thing and you fight. I think this might have like an overworld map and stuff to it, I think. So it might have more of a story, I don't know. No idea. Never played it. But I will. And this one was a game that I thought, I always see cart only of this all the time. I'll buy it and I'll pick up a cart for it. Now all the carts I can find for it that are a decent price are all American carts, and I want the PAL one. It's Amazing Spider-Man on the Vita. I will find one. There are ones on eBay, but people want like 40-50 quid for a cart, and I'm not paying that for a cart. If I can find one for around the £25 mark, I'll buy that. So it'll be a waiting game. So why not? It's not like it's a game I haven't played before. I've got two little gift bits. First, this was from my sister when she was clearing some stuff out. It's got a bit of a weird, I don't know, it's had something spilt on it. But it's a game I've played before. It is Ghostbusters on the PS4. I beat this on the on the Xbox One. And I did a review of it. And I hated it. But it goes in the horror collection, kinda. It's Ghostbusters, it's ghostly. It's a top-down twin-stick shooter. Yeah, if you want to know anything about it, go watch my review, please. You can see how much it put me through hell getting the 1000G on it. So I might have to go through the hell again to get the platinum. It's not based on the 2016 movie, but it's like in the same universe. So it makes reference to them and you're just a random bunch of weirdos. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But I'm going to play it again. I will get the platinum on it. I will. And the final one that I was given by somebody, I got this off of Gordon, Gib84 Gaming, most generous man on YouTube. The man who should... I don't know if I'm pretty sure... Well, I don't know the outcome of it. I haven't looked to see what it is, but he should have won YouTuber of the Month. I don't know if he has or hasn't. I don't know who did. I didn't look into it. Is Spyro Year of the Dragon. Yeah, this is the only Spyro game I was missing on the PS1, which is really bizarre because I always thought I had them all, but I didn't. I was missing this. What used to confuse me is years ago I had a disc-only copy of it, but now, nice complete one. It's also the one that I've put the least amount of time into. I've never really played much of Year of the Dragon. And I think I might play it again. I've got the Reignited trilogy, but I prefer playing them on the PS1. I don't know why. I didn't get into the Reignited trilogy much. I beat the first game and got bored of the second one. It didn't feel the same. I don't know. Maybe it's the graphics on that that gives it its charm. Right. Now, stuff from Vinted. Let's have a look. This, I think, was really cheap, like £5 or something. I bought it because I thought if I'm running low on stuff for the Platinum Challenge, something that's going to be quite easy. So it's Last Kids on Earth and the Staff of Doom. Based on some Netflix show. It's an OG game, so it's going to be short. I'm pretty sure, again, I think this plays like that Ghostbusters game. Like a top-down beat-em-up, I think this one is. I think you might get weapons in it, like guns and stuff. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be difficult, though. It's an OG game. It's probably about 3 hours long. This is one that I've been working on recently for the 52 Platinum Challenge. I'm determined to get it. I think I can get this now. But this is a slag of a game to try and beat. It is GT7, Gran Turismo 7. I believe anyone can get the Platinum on this, as long as you can do the gold times for the licenses, which I have done. It almost broke me. I think I'm quite good at racers, and then, yeah, this kicked my ass, basically. But I'm pretty sure that if I've done this, I can do the PS5 upgrade. I think it's an auto pop trophy. I'm not going to count that towards the Platinum Challenge, but since this is an online game, if I can get it done twice, I think I have to pay to upgrade it though, like £10 or something, which is a bit crap. I might just wait till the PS5 version is really cheap physical or something and grab it and do it that way. But yeah, it's alright. It's very kind of loot boxy, and to get like cars, there's one to buy like trophies for buying legendary cars, and you have to have like millions of credits, and you don't get much in this game at all. I was trying to buy a car. There's 20 million credits, and I've beat most of the things in this game already, and I've only got about 8 million. And you've got to buy 3 cars that don't come up all the time. They're like a cycle thing. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. They've also made the game a lot harder. Like, they made you more payouts and stuff, but then they made the cars more expensive. They've changed some of the times required on things. Yeah. I think that I'd consider this like a 9 out of 10 difficulty, if only for that one license thing. But determined to do it. I will get it done. I will. My plan was in that challenge to get like to a decent way in, so that around the middle of the year I could start doing longer games like that, because that's apparently like 100 and some an hour completion. So, but we'll see. Okay, I can't remember how much I paid for this. I don't think it was very much. This is Void Terrarium. This does have a PS4 version as well, but this was cheap. Oh, what I will say is that Gran Turismo was pretty cheap. It was like £20 or something I paid for it. But it comes in one of those double cases, like this one does. But the teeth things in there got smashed off in delivery, which isn't, I'm going to say, isn't the fault of the person who sold it to me at all. They tried to package it pretty well, but you could tell it had been damaged in transit. So I might need to buy a second copy of this to get one of these cases, unless somebody has a spare one of these double case PS4, PS5 things available. I could buy one off you. This is a roguelike dungeon crawler. I think it's like a top-down one. I think you play as... It's something like you play as like a robot or something, and you're trying to keep... Is it like the last human alive, or the last something alive? I don't know. But again, yeah, it's... Play the game, go into a dungeon, level up, try again, try to beat the runs kind of thing. Isn't usually the kind of game I go for. But I just really like the artwork on it. It was cheap. This one, again, this was pretty cheap compared to what it is in CEX. I think it was about, might have been £18 all in. I can't remember. It's a Theatre Rhythm. It's a Final Fantasy rhythm game. Like, I beat the Kingdom Hearts one not long ago, so I thought I'd give this one a go. I've played this on the 3DS, and it was actually really good, but I didn't play much of it because it was very, like, touchscreen heavy, and I just don't want to ruin the touchscreen of the DS. I know it sounds weird, but that stylus has just ruined those things. Yeah, so I'm just looking forward to it. It is just, yeah, it's got different styles of stuff, like horizontal, vertical kind of note charts and things for it. And it's just full of Final Fantasy music. Apparently this has a lot of stuff. I think it's like 500 songs on it or something. So it's stupid. But yeah, looking forward to it. Don't know how hard it is for Platinum, but we'll give it a go. Love a rhythm game. This one I picked up, again, it was cheap. Everyone's always saying about vintage stuff turning up really battered and crap. No, I don't get it. My stuff's been... I've never sent anything back. And this turned up with some sweets. This turned up in this baggie. This was packaged perfectly. It is a Doramon Story of Seasons. Yeah, another little cozy game. I don't know much. I think is it Doramon? The how you pronounce it? It's like a very famous Japanese like series. I know nothing about it. But I know Story of Seasons. It's like Harvest Moon. I think it was like a spin-off of Harvest Moon originally. Like the people who made it like ended up breaking away and making Story of Seasons. Don't know. So it's a little farming kind of life simulator game. To be honest, I imagine the girlfriend ended up playing this a lot. But yeah, I just don't see it much on the PS4, and it was... Yeah, this was cheap. I can't remember how much. But yeah, why not? This, I think this was like £1 or something on Vinted. But I like collecting the VR games for the PS4. So I picked up Hustle Kings VR. Yeah, it's just a pool game. And to be honest, I imagine pool plays pretty well in VR. I haven't tried it yet, but yeah, I kind of like... I used to like old kind of, was it Yahoo Pool? That used to be good fun, playing against people. So, I have to give that a go. And the final one from Vinted. I bought this because of an upcoming video I want to do. Also because I think it'll be an easy platinum. It's Horse Club Adventures. Yeah, I own too many horse games now. I've also beat too many horse games. They're always the same, but we'll give this one a go. I might stream it. I'll probably end up streaming it. I've streamed pretty much all the horse games I've played. Yeah, I shouldn't be buying these. But I need to... For a video. It's for a video. Right. Now, the large bit of the video. This is going on for a long time, I'm sorry. Let me have a quick break to cough and have some water, and we'll get into it. Okay. My cousin Mike, he just told me he was getting rid of some stuff. It wasn't originally this stuff. I can't remember what it was. It might have been PS4 games. He said, was I interested in any? And I was like, I think I've got them all. Then he went, I might be getting rid of my beloved Mega Drive collection. So I was like, I'm interested in Mega Drive. I don't have the biggest Mega Drive collection, even though I am wearing a Mega Drive t-shirt, I've just realised. But I do have fondness for it, so anything I can find that I don't have, I will add to my collection. So I had looked through what he had, and there was a lot that I didn't have. Some which will probably surprise people. But yeah, so I'll just go through what I got off of him. I think it's 21 games, I think. But at first, you'd be surprised I didn't have Mega Games 3. I'm pretty sure this has all the manuals in it, with it bulging out and it weighs a ton. I have tested all these, they all do work. I take them out, clean them all up. That's a bit old bit of tape on that still. Yeah, Mega Games 3, I had this as a kid. I used to love this. Alien Storm was my favourite on here. Super Thunderblade, I am shocking at. I played it quite a bit though for achievements and stuff on like the Sega Mega Drive collection. And to be honest, when I went back to that, I enjoyed it much more than when I did as a kid. I think I understood it a bit more going back to it as an adult. And Super Monaco GP, which is one that I was surprisingly addicted to as well as a kid. I wasn't into racers or anything really when I was that young, but for some reason I liked Super Monaco. So yeah, good to have that one back. This is a game I've never played much of. And it ain't great from what I remember of it, but I haven't played much of it now. It's Home Alone. Not all of these are complete with manual. This one's like missing the manual, but I'm not too fussed. When it comes to Mega Drive and things now, I am not going to go out of my way and spend a ton of money just for a manual, unless it's something that requires a manual to explain something. Most of the stuff you can find on the internet now, and I don't know. I remember it being like a little platformer, but I can't remember. I don't know. I'll put footage in so you know what it's like. I can't remember. Okay, I think I have this on everything but the Mega Drive, which I have now, which is Bart versus the Space Mutants. It's a terrible game, but I have fond memories of playing this. Mostly, I think it was the NES version I played. I think it's what I played the most. The first level where you end up spray painting things because you've got to find... It's just a really obtuse game. I never got very far into it. I only beat the first level like a couple of times. But yeah, I would love to see more into it. And I should do a little thing checking all the different versions and what they're like, since I think I own them all now. But yeah, I don't know. I just have nostalgia for that one. That one I think is complete. No, it's not. It's just the carts rattling around. Another one that I just remember playing a lot when I was younger. It's not a great game. It's Super Wrestlemania. Again, I think this one's missing a manual. It is just a very arcadey wrestling game. It feels more like a beat-em-up, like one-on-one beat-em-up, than a proper wrestling game, I think. You can do grapples and moves and stuff, but I spend most of my time just punching and kicking people. The weirdest thing is, though, I could not work out how to pin when I played this again when I was testing it out. So maybe that might be a reason why I needed a manual. How'd you pin in this game? I didn't, to be honest, I could work it out. I just didn't play it for that long to work it out. This is one that I've genuinely, I remember enjoying playing. It's not as good as, say, the NES game of the same name, but this is quite fun. It's Batman. This one is complete, I think. Yeah, this one is complete. I don't know why I'm showing that. I've probably overlaid footage over the top of me talking this. So less you see of me, the better. Yeah, it's a little, like, side-scrolling platformer, beat-em-up-y kind of game. It's not like the Super Nintendo has a proper beat-em-up one, doesn't it? I remember playing that. That was good. Was that Batman Returns? I can't remember. I don't know. They all merge into one, these types of games for me. I always forget which ones they are. Also, I will actually, I think I took photos of these. Some of these had like original Gamestation stickers on them before I cleaned them up. Like this one, I think had 50p on it. Which is a Last Battle. To be honest, I can't remember much of this. I did put it on and play it. Again, I think it is like a side-scrolling beat-em-up-y kind of... I can't remember. Everyone's probably screaming at me because it's a pretty common game. But yeah, never really played that one. It's not one I had growing up. So, but I will get to it. I will give it a proper go. I did put it on. It was, I don't know, a week ago or so now. My mind doesn't hold information for longer than a week, I swear. I'm running out of space. Where to put these? This was a nice one. This one's nice and complete. I think this had $1.99 on it when it was when I got it. It's Captain America and the Avengers. I did play a little bit of this one. It's a beat 'em up. It is like proper kind of Streets of Rage style beat 'em up, but it's a Data East game, isn't it? It reminds me of crossing Streets of Rage with Two Crude Dudes, if that makes any sense. And the way it handles, and the way you can like pick people up over your head and throw them, and it was alright. I'd say it's not like a top tier game, but yeah, I had a little bit of fun with that one. I didn't get super far, but another one I had as a kid but never picked it up again is Mega Games 2. So I think I've got Mega Games 1, 2 and 3 now. I know it goes up to like 6, but I swear they start repeating games. Doesn't one of them have Gunstar Heroes on it though? Oh, I have to grab that one. I do like Gunstar Heroes. I beat that not long ago. But yeah, so Revenge of Shinobi. Everyone's played it. It's a ninja scrolling platformer kind of game. Streets of Rage is the original one. I've got this already, Streets of Rage, on just a loose cart. It's in a box, but it's not got any artwork or anything. So I've been looking for a box for that for ages. And Golden Axe, which I think I might have do I have Golden Axe as a single game? I can't remember. I get confused. Maybe I'm thinking of the ones I had on the Master System I picked up the other day was Golden Axe. One of them, wasn't it? But yeah, this is probably, I'd say, the most solid out of these. Like, there's not a bad game on this selection of games here. Crackers. Awesome games. Then we have SpiderMan. I think this one's complete. It is. I remember this being bad, but that's only off the top of my head. I put this in for a couple of seconds, I had a quick go. I think this is the one that, like, I always used to try web swing on stuff and it confused the hell out of me. But I will go back to it, give it a proper go. It's just at the moment, anytime I'm playing something that's not a PlayStation game for like platinum trophies, I feel like I should be rushed to get through stuff. So when I beat the platinum challenge, to be honest, I'll feel free again to play everything I've picked up. This one is coming out of the sleeve is coming out of it. Let's put it back in. It is complete though, this one, I can see that now. The Mega CD game of this, I absolutely love, and I beat a couple of years ago. This one I put on. Not a fan of this. It's the Terminator. It's like as soon as it started up, I was greeted by some big robot and I was chucking grenades at it, and it was just taking a beating. And then I had like a little time bomb thing. It just, yeah, I prefer the other one. The other one was more a run and gun shooter. I don't know if that one changes to be a bit more different. I don't know. This I only got because I didn't have it. I did used to play a few of these older games, but it's FIFA 97. This has one hell of a manual in it. It is absolutely bowing at the case. That thing is a book. Look at the size of it. But yeah, it's just FIFA. Football game. That was probably loud as hell putting that down. It weighs a ton. This is a game I've already got, but I had the Genesis version of it. So to get the PAL Mega Drive one, yeah, it's Castle of Illusion, starring Mickey Mouse. Just a little platformer where you bounce on things with your bum. Everyone's played it. Genuinely a really good game. It's really short. It's really easy. But yeah, just like a classic on the Mega Drive. I don't know if I'll be able to put on, overlay all of these. I've just realised I forgot something. I've left it downstairs. Okay, I'll tack the things I've left downstairs on the end when I get to it. This one made me laugh. It's got to be a Clax. But it's the case and manual and inside was the Master System version. So I'm looking for a car only of Clax on the Mega Drive, and a box and manual for a Master System version of Clax. So if anyone has those, let me know. Really random. I have played Clax though. I've played it on the Game Gear. It's like a little game where there's like fallen tiles and you move them and stack them to make colours and stuff. It's quite fun. I do like a puzzle game. I put this on and didn't have a clue what I was doing on it. It was Disney's Ariel the Little Mermaid. I think this is complete. Yeah, that one's complete. I might not put footage for every single Mega Drive game on here. Yeah. I didn't know what I was doing in it. I swam around a bit, but I was only testing it to see if it worked. It kind of had a bit of an Echo the Dolphin feel to it, but a lot less, like, dread-inducing. Don't know. You'll have to let me know if that one's any good. Just realised I'm stacking these right next to the microphone, so if I'm blocking that or making a lot of noise, I'm sorry. This was one that I put on and I did actually get addicted and started playing it a lot. It's Road Rash. I do love Road Rash. We did Road Rash as one of the challenges for the racing thing not long ago, and enjoyed it. Going back to this version, still holds up, still good fun. I've already got Road Rash 2, so how many Road Rashes are there on the Mega Drive? I don't actually know. But yeah, just good fun. It's just a beat 'em up on bikes, isn't it? It's great fun. I remember not much of this. I've played the NES game of this, which is much different. It's like a shooter. Was it the Game Boy one? Might be the NES. I'm sorry, it's the NES one I beat not long ago. But it's Tailspin. I think this one's more of a platformer, from what I played of it. I don't know. I think it might have the odd... Going by the back, it looks like it's got the odd shootery bit in it, but I don't know if it does. I don't know, it's hard to see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to giving that a go. Most Disney games are pretty solid. I know some of them aren't the best, like Fantasia for a start. I don't know. Anyone have any fond memories of Tailspin? Getting down to the last few. Bubsy. Like, going back to this now, you can just tell that this was trying to be like a Sonic clone. Okay? So much attitude. He runs as fast as possible. It's like collecting a lot of things. Like, instead of rings, what is it, like woolly things? Is it string or wool or something? I don't know. I don't know. And it's not as bad as the game's got. I think the first one wasn't horrendous, but it's not the kind of thing I'd sit there and play a lot of. I've always wanted to play the PS4 ones though. I've not ever picked them up. Then to go along with, since we're Mega Games 3, we've also got the single release of Revenge of Shinobi. Doesn't have a manual. Yeah, we've already spoke about it. It's a good game. Just good to have a full art version of it. This one I picked up because I got it in, I think the girlfriend got it in like one of those blind things we used to do, the mystery games. And it had a fake cover. So I've had one on my side there for ages with like a printed cover. It came from CEX. But I wanted the cover for it. So mine was, as I've got a manual and everything, so all I'm going to do is take the cover off of this, which is Miss Pac-Man. Yeah, it's just Pac-Man, but it's a more solid game. I don't really know if there's much difference between like the arcade version and that, because I've played the arcade version more on like Xbox Live Arcade and things. So, but it is good. I do enjoy the Mega Drive one. But it's good to now know that I have the artwork for it. The case is a little broken on the back, but it won't look too bad in the case I've already got over there. And down to the last two. One that everyone says is always really bad. I've never really played it. It's Green Dog, the Beach Surfer Dude. It's just a platformer, isn't it, I think? Where you play this very hippie-ish guy with attitude, I think. So, yeah. I will give it a go properly. I put it on for a couple of seconds. Didn't really get anywhere. And the final one before I run down and grab the bits that I'm missing is James Pond 2. This is something I did have as a kid, so I needed this back. Yeah, it's a little platformer. We play as James Pond. He's a little fish man, and he can stretch and attach to ceilings and stuff. It's incredibly European. Everything's like really colourful, and I don't know, something about it. It's just a bit weird. But yeah, I really enjoyed this as a kid. I never beat it. It seemed like it had unlimited levels and never ended. But yeah, I'm happy to have this one back. To be honest, I'm very close to having all the Mega Drive games that I used to have as a kid back, and if I get them, I will do a proper like retrospective of the stuff I had as a kid. Well, not an overly deep retrospective, but more talking about them in depth of what I enjoyed about them. Like I did it once I got all of my Mega CD games back that I had. But I think that's the only console I've got everything back from that I had when I was a kid, because there's usually 1 or 2 games that have now ended up really expensive, and yeah, I can't afford to get them back yet. But yeah, James Bond 2. Right, let me go grab what I forgot. Okay, I found what I was looking for, and then I realised I had a few other bits. I just completely forgot about. This is going to be a never-ending pickups video. I thought I was a bit short on the bits I'd found in like charity shops. So I've got a few more here. I think this one was £3. It's a game I've got on the 360, but I didn't know there was an Ultimate Edition of it on the PS3, which I'm guessing has the DLC with it. Yeah, so it's got extra content on it. So it is Red Alert 3, the Ultimate Edition. I don't know. I didn't know there was an Ultimate. It might be that the PS3 one only has the Ultimate Edition. I don't know. I should look into this. But yeah, I've tried Command & Conquer on the consoles, and it doesn't work too well. It's definitely a game you should be playing with a mouse, but meh, why not? Didn't know that existed. So up next is on the PSP. I found, I think the rest of these were like £1 each. I think Resistance Retribution. I don't think this has a manual. Oh no, this does have a manual. I thought this was the top-down game. It's not, by the looks of it. It looks like it's third person. I don't know much about Resistance Retribution. I've not played many of the Resistance games. I played the first one on the PS3, and I've played the one on the Vita. So, yeah. I have to give the PSP one a go. Then I found a this one's missing the manual, yeah. A platinum copy of Loco Roco. I've tried to get into these games, but they're a bit weird. It is just rolling things around, like on a 2D plane and squishing into things. But I really enjoyed the Loco Roco level on Astrobot, so I think maybe I should give this another go. I did used to have this and number 2, like years ago, but I don't know what I did with them. So, yeah, good to have it. Give it a go. Good to have it back. I'm not too fussed if things are platinum or anything anymore. Got so much crap in this room, it doesn't really bother me. And these last two, just because one of them, this one's a pretty easy platinum, if I remember rightly. It's Wolfenstein: The New Order. Yeah, I think you could just play this through. I don't know if there's an achievement for doing it, or a trophy for doing it on the hardest difficulty. You can just change it at the end or something. I remember it being on the Xbox being an easy one, but you don't really see the PS3 one all that often. So, yeah, just a little alternative World War II style shooter in it, but with monstery things and stuff. But to go with it was this one, which was always underrated. It's Wolfenstein. Just Wolfenstein. This feels more like if Wolfenstein was a Call of Duty game, but like cheap. I've got it on a 360, and I really enjoyed it. It's like a semi-open world, like hub area with like little branching levels. It's really weird, but it's well done. I really enjoyed this, and no one really says that much about it. But yeah, thought it's horror-y. I'll put it in my collection of horror-y games. So that was the ones I'd forgot about. These are the two that I went to go get. This one I'll go with first. I picked this up. I have no idea why. I thought it might be a cozy little game. I thought it might have been based off of like a TV show or something, but looking at the case, it isn't. I'll show you what it is. It's Leo, the Firefighter Cat. It looks on the back as if it's like the kind of old games like Firefighter as FD18 or something, whatever it is. You know, where you just go in and fight fires, but a cutesified version with a cat. I don't know. I'm looking forward to that. That looks like the kind of tat that I'll play. Strangely, I bought this and the other game today in CEX, and the guy kept going, "That's £13." I was like, "How is it £13?" I was like, "You may need to check your maths on that." I wasn't being rude, but I should have just went with it because it was actually like 20 something quid. I was like, he kept saying that this was £1.50. I was like, it's £10. I should have just took it for £1.50, but no, I couldn't be an asshole. So yeah, we'll see. But this is what I originally bought because I saw it there and I was like, I remember this game. For some reason, this stuck out in my head, and I couldn't work out why. I had a mate who had lots of NES games in a drawer, and we used to go around and play loads of them. When I say a lot, it was like a full desk set of drawers, all just full of NES games. And this, I remember playing it quite a lot, but I couldn't remember what it was. But the name of it stuck out, so I googled it and I'd look, and I was like, "Oh crap! It's that game where you hit people with your hair. It's Kabuki Quantum Fighter." Yeah, this left my mind for like years. I remember it being not the best game, but you're like a little dude and you whip things with your red hair. That's all I remember of it. I remember it being quite frustrating because you don't have much range with your hair. I can't remember if you get any other weapons or if it is just whipping people. But yeah, I'm looking forward to giving that another go. That was just like blast from the past. It was just sitting there like that, and all I could see was Kabuki Quantum Fighter. I was like, why do I remember the name of that? Why? Yes, this was £12, I think. I think it's 12 quid. So come to think of it, that doesn't even make sense why you kept saying it was £13. If that was 12 and that other one was £1.50 that you thought it was, I don't know. He seemed new. I wasn't gonna be horrible to the guy. But yeah, that's what I wanted to go find. Just because I just wanted to bring it up. Whenever I add an NES game to my collection, I love it. And it's just one I'd completely forgotten about. So yeah, there it is. Absolute mammoth video. I have got a few other bits coming, which I was thinking about waiting and putting them in this video, but it was too much already. I need to tidy up. Maybe doing a live stream later on, so I need to make some semblance of this room. So anyway, let me know anything there that I should slap in the system straight away and give it a go, or if I've done it again and I've just bought a load of crap that should have stayed on CEX's shelves. Have fun.